So this whole entire month, June 2018, has been what I call the month for yokai. Why? Well, first since the beginning of June, and even I think before that, um, they started announcing. I think in June they announced a new movie called Yokai Watch Forever Friends. Then also around when was it? Around like 2 months ago, I think, or 1 month ago, they announced Yokai Watch 4 for the Nintendo Switch, only for Japan. And then after that, the English Yokai Watch company has been tweeting out about a new game, kind of secrets. So there's been so many new things going around the internet, and now I'm gonna make a whole entire video covering all those things. So first, we're gonna start with the new movie that's gonna release in Japan called Yokai Watch Forever Friends. Now, if you look at the trailer, which I'm still not sure if I must show, but it looks like this is about, I'm not sure, I didn't get the trailer too much, but about three friends that they all can see yokai, maybe, I'm not sure, and this guy is friends with what can see like a Jubanyan alternative form, and it looks like a really good movie, just I don't get what the story is going for. So it's called Forever Friends, and yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is, but if you've seen the first movie of Yokai Watch, maybe you know what I'm going to talk about right now. So, the movie takes place when Yokai Watch, the first movie, takes place in. Now, remember the Yokai Watch first movie, Nate goes back in time to meet his grandpa, grandpa, I think he is, Grandpa Nathaniel, to convince him to make the yokai watch because in some strange mystery, no spoilers, he lost the yokai watch. So during the trailer of Forever Friends, this kid comes out of house and you can see Nate and his grandpa hanging out with Jabanyan and Hoveryan. So at first I was like, has nobody noticed this? Because that means that this is taking place in the same time, in the same time Yokai Watch the first movie takes place. Or maybe it doesn't take time and it's not the same timeline. It doesn't take it's not at the same time Yokai Watch the first movie happened. Maybe Nate's just right there, to hang out with his grandpa after the events of the Yokai Watch movie. Because I didn't see carefully, but I'm not sure if Nate is wearing a Yokai Watch or not. So if he is wearing a Yokai Watch, that means it's after the movie. If he's not wearing a Yokai Watch, that means it's during the movie. So, yeah. Forever Friends, I hope they release more. Of course, it comes out in December only for Japan. Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't gotten so many movies. We still need 3 more. But yeah, I hope we keep getting more movies. But I also hope that they keep releasing more stuff about this movie. It looks like a really good movie. Just I don't get the theme about it. So, but it was the first trailer out of a bunch. So, yeah. Now we go to the second part of news. So during the beginning of this month, around E3, everybody's wondering, okay, what about Yokai Watch? Mostly me and other Yokai Watch fans. They're like, okay, where's Yokai Watch? Will they announce Yokai Watch at E3? And then a couple of days later, we didn't get Yokai Watch at E3. Everybody's like, okay, what's happening? Where's Yokai Watch? A new game. And then after that, Japanese companies and even English started tweeting out in Twitter and even Google, because I search a lot of yokai, so Google's like, hey, Yokai Watch News, here we go, about a new game that was gonna be shown on June 27 or June 26, depending if you live outside of Japan. Well, I live on the US, so yeah, it's the 26th for me. But the game was teased, and it looks like it was gonna be a new mobile game. So then many people are like, whoa, what is this? Because Japan already has Puni Puni, and other games I think they do have for mobile. Oh yeah, they have a bunch. Then Garo Garo Bowl, that tap rhythm game. Then the English Puni Puni or Wibble Wobble got close, so we're like, okay, could this be for English too? And then a couple of days later, Yokai Watch is getting a new game, and shock reveal set for 27 June, and that's when we knew it was a new game. A couple of days later, not days, but weeks before the announcement, there was this picture roaming around the internet, and we're like, wait a moment, everybody's with their cell phones. There's yokai around. What could this mean? Yokai Watch Go. Pokemon Go. From there, I'm like, okay, God, please don't let it be Yokai Watch Go. Because we already have Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go was good. But what came down... Pokemon Go was good the first year. But then, bam, dropped down. So, we're like, okay, I'm like, okay... I don't want the same thing to happen with Yokai Watch, so I hope it's not Yokai Watch Go. But with this, Koma-san looking around, Jibanyan looking at his phone, I'm like, the hints are getting too sudden. 27, Yokai Watch World. You get your cell phone, you walk around, you point your cell phone at anywhere you want, and you find a yokai. It's called Yokai Watch World, not Yokai Watch Go. But it's the same method as Pokemon Go. Now, instead, in the battles right here, you have to fight them. It's not like, oh, here you go, have a snack, let me befriend you. No, you have to battle them. Now, at first, I'm like, level 5, you screwed up, just saying. But then after that, I started looking at some footage, and I'm like, hey, this game probably has potential, you know. It looks like a really good game. I love yokai, and bringing yokai like to the real world, that will be really awesome. Use the lens to, you know, find the yokai. But then it started looking more suckier. Why? Let me tell you this. First, for Yokai Watch World, it was only released for Japan. Then, let's say outside of Japan, you download the game, and you go outside, there's no yokai. Literally, there's no yokai to find. There's only yokai in Japan. I'm like, okay, dude, what's up with that? Level 5, you knew that outside of Japan, the game will get released, and many English, not even English, but many people outside of Japan would want to play the game. Why didn't you make that? It's yokai around the world. It's called Yokai Watch World. So then after that, it hasn't gotten localized. It's only for Japan. And then another thing that I was talking about with my friend Ethan is that in Pokemon Go, it's easier because you just throw the Pokeball, catch the Pokemon, snap. There we go. You're done. But right here, it takes like a 5-minute battle depending on your level to fight the yokai. You literally have to stand right there, fight the battle, and then after that, just for the yokai not to befriend you. So it's kind of like the same method, but you battle yokai. So I'm not saying it's sucky, but dude, come on, can you make it a little bit more quicker? You know, what else? I'm actually not sure anything else. The game looks really good, not gonna lie. It has potential, but those two things, the battles and also the way yokai are only in Japan, makes the game kind of bad. Because they knew that yokai fans outside of Japan will want to play the game. So until right now, we don't know anything about that. Here's some artwork of Jibanyan, Koma-san. Let's go into the next news. Now we go into the English parts of the things. Oh yeah, and also I have another Japanese thing, but that'll be later. Oh yeah. So remember how I told you June, Yokai Watch started tweeting out. So they started tweeting out like, oh, no, today's not the time, but when is it? And E3 is in the back with Lionheart. Just in case you know who Lionheart is, it's kind of like a yokai that prepares a lot just to do little things, literally. Because there was this episode where Bear wanted to do his homework, but Lionheart's like, no, you need to have a lot of junk food. You need to have proper sleep. You need to do this. And then after it was like afternoon, it was the last day of summer. He's like, no, the mind is ready once the sun is up. And so it was just for minor things he prepared so long into. So then after that, but he's kind of like patient, you know. And so they started tweeting this out, not at the time. And I'm like, oh, E3 is in the back. They might reveal on E3. No, not the time. And then after that, they also released some other, like riddles and some other just stuff right there, like pictures and all stuff. And then after that, there was this riddle about the sun or something, and this guy's like, "Oh, I like riddles," and he's like, "Yo, was like, perhaps there's more than meets the eye. You shouldn't always stare into the sun." And then I'm like, "What does that mean? You shouldn't always stare at the sun?" Now, during that time, the only games we could have gone for 3DS are Yokai Watch Busters and Yokai Watch 3. I was really excited because I'm like, Yokai Watch 3, I want Yokai Watch 3. But everybody's like, no, Buster came first before Yokai Watch 3. I'm like, I need it. But yeah, they started tweeting this out. Then after that, everybody's like, where's Busters? Blasters. Busters is the Japanese name of Blasters. And Blaster's the English one. Or Yokai Watch 3. And they keep going. Now it's not the time. And they even put like a background. I'm like, just show it. And then they tweeted this 27 June. They're like, unidentified alien life form detected. And just in case you don't know, that is Usopion, a yokai, an American yokai. Or should I say American, because they removed the A. Come on. American yokai. And yeah, they revealed that. And I'm like, Yokai Watch 3, confirmation. But no, we got this instead. Blasters. Yokai Watch Blasters. White Dog, Red Cat Corpse. Not gonna lie, I was expecting for Yokai Watch 3. But, maybe next year. I was saying this. If we got Yokai Watch 3 this year, my life is ready. If we got Blasters, it's okay. Because I know we're gonna get Yokai Watch 3. Which is not this year. So, but I'm really excited about Yokai Watch Blasters. So if you don't know what it is, it's a really fun game where you are the yokai, no more humans. You control the yokai and you battle other yokai bosses. It's a really, really, really fun game. It was like a major big hit over there in Japan, and if they bring it here, I also hope it's a major big hit. All the yokai fans, gather up. If you are a yokai fan, I suggest you buy this game because this game is the good stuff. Literally, it's really good. At first, when they announced it, I was like, okay, I'll take that. Yokai Watch Blasters, I'll take it. At least we're getting a game this year. I'm not mad that they didn't release Yokai Watch 3. I was really hoping we got Yokai Watch 3 this year, but it's okay. Next year, we'll probably get it. We'll probably get Yokai Watch 3. I'm not like, oh no, I hate Blasters. In the other contrary, I love Blasters. Just that I didn't show my emotion too much about Blasters. But I really love Blasters. I've been rewatching the trailer every single day because I really love Blasters. It's a really fun game. So I still don't know which version I'm gonna get though. So that's the stuff. But yeah. Also, if you have cable, if you've been watching Disney at Sea, you'll probably know that Yokai Watch Season 3 is coming out July 2, the first episode, with Usopion. Usopion's that little guy right here. That yellow guy you see right there. Yeah, that's Usopion. I'm really excited, honestly, because when Season 3 was announced, I'm like, oh, we're getting Yokai Watch 3, because Season 3, Yokai Watch 3, Season 2, Yokai Watch 2. But honestly, we're getting Blasters this year. Not a problem. I'll take Blasters. I love Blasters, like I said. I don't know how to express myself, but I really, really love Blasters. It's one of my favorite games because you are the yokai, battle other yokai. It's really fun. So yeah. Then we have this. They also changed some things. In Japanese, it was called Busters. It was kind of like a parody for Ghostbusters, but they changed the name to Busters to Blasters because if Ghostbusters, the company who made the movie, finds out, they might go to court, Level 5 and the company, because they're like, oh, you're stealing our name. So they don't want to do any legal stuff, so they just changed the Blasters. And you see Witch Mellow Man, that's his name right here. They changed it into this creepy looking form in the English one. Why? Because they didn't want it to, go to court for copyright issues. So yeah, I'll try to show the trailer a later time. But yeah, Season 3, Blasters, games. It's just been a fun month. I hope we do get some more. Blasters is coming out on September 7th. I have to start saving up, man. Which version are you gonna get? Red Cat Team or White Dog Team? I'm still not sure which one I'm gonna get. I love both of them. But yeah. This guy looks really creepy. But yeah. Now, Yokai Watch 4 got a new trailer too. And it shows the girl, the anime from Yokai Watch Shadow Side, the new boy, and Nate, of course. So I'll be showing the trailer in another video too, and so that way you guys can see it. But it kind of makes sense. Look, the past, the present, and the future. So then after that, it kind of makes sense. The kid is from the past, Nate is from the present, and the girl right there, his daughter, is from the future. So it kind of makes sense. I'm really excited about this game. It's coming out this year, honestly, for the Switch, but not for outside of Japan, only for Japan. So I'm really excited. But guys, I gotta go. I gotta go. 16 minutes? Dang, that's long. But I'll be reacting to some of those videos, a later date. So stay tuned for that. But really fun month of Yokai Watch. We got E3, Incredibles 2 came out. Also, if you haven't seen that movie, you have to watch. It's amazing, okay? It's just amazing. Then Yokai Watch, it's just been a beautiful month. And yeah, I hope other months, are like that. We have more trailers for Yokai Watch 4, the movie, and Yokai Watch Busters. And let's see what happens with Season 3. That's gonna air the first episode on Monday on Disney XD, July 2. So yeah, I'm super excited. July 4th is coming up. Super excited. But guys, that's gonna be all. Make sure to take care. Subscribe. Hit that bell. Like. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. And tell me which version are you gonna get. Blaster, Red Cat Team, or White Dog Team. Okay? Peace.